kinds of communal things are definitely important, and it's kind of hard for us to say because we're very lucky to be from a place like Athens that was kind of already there when we got there. Even Brian and I both moved to Athens in the early 90s, and it was firmly set as this very collaborative place.
There's lots of bands from Athens, and hopefully there always will continue to be. It's a university town, kind of like Norman is, but for one reason or another, I guess all the kids come to Athens to escape like the conservative environs, and so a lot of arty kids come up there and make a lot of cool bands.
This is a small town mentality that I think a lot of people experience, where if you sort of climb out of the barrel, they want to pull you back down in. And it's like if you're the biggest band in town, then that's awesome and you're totally celebrated. But if you go out of the country or if you go to New York or something, then you instantly get hate.
We've all done the massively long van tours where you spend every day trying to scrape together enough money to put a new transmission in it when you're in freaking New Jersey or some horrible... No, I shouldn't say that. Some place like New Jersey that is beautiful and wonderful. And... it's the things that you have to do to get to, to be able to move forward. You have to kind of pay your dues and keep doing it. It's not a matter of an overnight success anymore. It's just a matter of actually working towards it,
Yeah, I know it sounds really good to be all cruddy, yeah, we all did that and we slept on it. And it's true, but the whole time we did it, we were wanting to have a big bus and headline the festival. So... yeah, we did that, but it's a lot nicer now. And
we played Norman a few times before, and we played at this place called Opolis. Had some good shows with there. We played with our friends Tilly and the Wall.
Yeah, we played here. It was one of the best shows that we had played at that point because, in the early days, it was really hard to find people that liked us, and there was a good group of people in Norman that actually supported us, and this was one of the few places early on that we really liked going to, because it felt like, okay, we're not going into the enemy's lair, here. Yeah, it was always a party and a lot of really cool, like-minded people that we were friends with that lived here, and we're all sort of into the same thing. We're all really into Village Green Preservation Society and the Beatles and Beach Boys and freaking out about Brian Eno, and at that time there weren't that many people that. Or for some reason, I don't know, weren't really that into that kind of stuff.
I'm really excited about this one particular show we've got coming up in this, July? We've been invited to play in LA at the Hollywood Bowl, which in and of itself is, a miraculous thing for us because it's such a huge venue. And but the bonus was when we found out we were playing, they put us on the bill with Grace Jones. And for us, that's just insane. And she has this new album, and I think, honestly, I really think she was influenced by Hissing Fauna to some degree, because I know she's a fan, and her people asked about us or whatever. And the cool thing is, it's not like Grace Jones and then with special support act of Montreal. It's Grace Jones and of Montreal co-headlining this big ass show. So we're looking forward to maybe getting her to do something with us, and maybe we can do something with her. But at any rate, we get to put on this big fabulous show and have this amazingly eccentric 60-year-old goddess to hang out with for a day, and it makes us look really cool, and it's I'm sure it's going to be fun. And I don't want to say too much, but we may have a couple of really high-profile super guest stars, but I can't say their names because then I'll probably get in some legal issue. But as far as summer festivals and club gigs or whatever, that's the most exciting thing on the horizon for us, at least for me.